Islam. My next guest has offered to receive 100 of those lashes for Raif Badawi because he believes so deeply in the cause of religious liberty. Founder of American Islamic Forum for Democracy and former lieutenant commander in the United States Navy, Zuhdi Jasser, joins me now. All right, good evening, Zuhdi. Badawi has already received the first 50 lashes. You've offered to take 100 lashes for him. Why?
Because, Judge, I am Raif, as the hashtag says, that's being spread all over the world. And those of us who believe in religious freedom in America that benefit from this and can say what we please, if you go to my website, the American Islamic Forum, it is no different than what he tried to do as a Sunni Muslim in Saudi Arabia. Yet he gets labeled as somebody who hates his faith and is a blasphemer and apostate. And, Judge, you know, it's not just me. Professor Robbie George, Professor Marianne Glendon, the former ambassador to the Holy See, and so many others have signed this because I believe the Saudi government is no different than what it does to Raif than what the terrorists did in Paris to try to silence dissent.
1,000 lashes and 10 years in prison, Zuhdi?
And the lashes, Judge, they're done every week in a public square in front of a mosque in Jeddah, and they're spread over that time because he would die if they did the full 1,000 lashes. And you know, our president recently said, as the king died mercifully in his bed, and yet real honest heroes like Raif Badawi die at the end of sticks and at the end of hammers and they're beheaded, etc. This is a real hero, and if the king was truly courageous, he would say, okay, let's whip a American citizen because he says the same thing, but he won't do that because he wants arms from America.
Okay.
He's supposedly our ally.
You know what, without getting into the politics right now of this, what I want to know is, has this ever been done before where someone was actually substituted to take part of a sentence of someone who was being lashed in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I don't think it's been done in those countries, but I do think that it should be done. I think if they really have the courage of believing that they're doing what's best for Islam rather than radicalizing Muslims and fueling the ISISes and Al-Qaedas of 9/11, of Fort Hood, and of ISIS in Paris, then they would do it. They would allow to substitute me because his speech on Free Saudi Liberal website, their gender apartheid in Saudi Arabia is killing the Muslim community across the world. Let them substitute me. Let them substitute religious freedom advocates.
You would have to go over there. Odds are there's a fatwa on you. You think you'd make it out of there alive?
No. We sent the letter to the ambassador in Washington. We said, Ambassador Jubair, we'll present ourselves to the Saudi embassy in Washington.
Oh, you're not going over there. You want them to do it.
We'll do it in Washington at their embassy.
Okay, all right. Well, then, should the United States, and I know you believe the answer to this is that they should be doing more for Badawi, but his wife and children are now in Canada. Will they ever see him again?
I don't think so. This case has been going on for years. His attorney has been sentenced to 15 years. Why? Because he was probably speaking the truth. And there is no justice in Saudi Arabia. It's a mafia that runs not only Saudi Arabia, but they're running the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. And anyone who wants to push back, truly reforming and modernizing Islam, is put into the prison. So when people say, where are the moderate voices? Why aren't there more Zuhdi Jassers in the world? They're in prison. They're being beat at the end of sticks while kings die mercifully, and we send them condolences as heroes and courageous leaders of governments.
Well, Zuhdi Jasser, you are quite courageous yourself. Thanks for being with us this evening.